Hello. On Sunday, you got to see a 4-4, and today you get to see a 4-4 shoe. Very proud of that. Welcome back. I think we're on episode 24.
I believe so, yeah.
I can't believe we've made it this far.
Wow.
So, as usual, like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on TikTok and X, Twitter, if you're normal. But yeah, I'm with Charlie and Luke. So it's a three-man show this week, and I'm going to start with a quiz, which wasn't here last week. I know we had a lot of complaints. We were a bit overwhelmed with messages, so we're back. It's all right, guys. Stay calm. Right, so Luke, first question's for you.
Yeah.
And I love this question. I love it. It was on quite a big TikTok recently, so if you've seen that then, well, that's a bit annoying, isn't it?
Probably not.
What's the most common surname in the Premier League?
Oh my God.
Do you know? Wait,
I think I've seen the video.
Luke has to answer it first, but... Because the thing is, when I heard it, I was like, oh.
I think I know.
Johnson.
Nope.
Fernandez.
Nope. No other guesses? Do we pass it back? We don't pass it back, do we? Should I give you the answer?
Yeah.
Nah, just give it.
The answer is Traore.
Oh.
Now, I probably should have listed them, to be fair.
Adama.
No.
Yeah, Adama, Bertrand.
Oh my God.
There's someone at Sheffield United, I think.
Yeah.
But there's quite a few.
You know what, Reece? I literally saw that TikTok like a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And
A
for some-
couple of
Months
No,
ago.
no.
It was from The Athletic, and they
Yeah.
were like discussing it, and none of them got it. So I
Yeah,
was like, it's
yeah,
one of them
that's
where
right.
when you hear it, you're like, oh.
Yeah, it is a bit of a, no, but I don't. It's quite an obscure one. You don't really think about it, do you?
No, you don't.
But no, that's right. I remember Traore now because I thought it was Fernandez because
Yeah.
other people said it. But yeah,
Yeah.
no
So
points there.
Next question, Reece.
yeah. So the next question is for Charlie. I just had
okay.
to change the answer because it's actually changed in the last couple of weeks because I
Oh.
wrote this quiz a while ago. How many home games have Aston Villa now won in a row? The answer's quite a lot.
Yeah, I know it's quite a lot. It's either 13 or 14.
Which one are you going with?
14.
Nope, Luke.
13.
Correct.
Oh no!
1-0 to Luke. Limbs from the Luke Ultras. It's getting a bit tense in here, isn't it? Right, next question's for Luke with a chance to go 2 up.
Go on.
I love this question as well. Who are the only team to have won the Community Shield but never the League or FA Cup?
Oh.
It's a great question.
I like it. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Well done, Reece.
Tottenham.
Nope. Charles? My chair's well squeaky.
Well, Community Shield's obviously Premier League winners, and
Yeah, and
FA
FA
Cup
Cup
winners.
winners, but once it wasn't. A long time ago.
that was a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away. Yeah, no, it was a very long time ago. Do you want me to drop the year? Just for
Nah.
1910.
Oh God.
So, you know, that brought...
1910.
Yeah, that was quite a long time ago.
Oh my God! I'm just gonna go around a team like Bolton.
Nope.
I was thinking Bolton.
The answer is, they come up a lot in these quizzes, Brighton. There's so many cool facts about Brighton. I love
Nice.
them. I actually love
They're a
them.
pretty cool team.
Yeah, they have quite a lot of facts.
So, next question. I just had to Google and verify again. I'm not very well prepared. Charlie, who
Yeah.
are the only EFL Championship side to have not drawn yet? I feel like you're someone who checks the Championship
Oh my
table more
God.
than anyone.
Just anyone in the world.
Yeah. You're like the Championship super fan, despite supporting a Premier League club.
You haven't drawn yet.
Yeah. When you hear it, it's quite... Well, I guess it's one of them where you'll have to guess it, but...
Is it Leicester?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well done, Charlie.
Well, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Oh, yeah, they lost to Leeds. I thought they drew.
Back in the game.
Come on. It makes a lot of sense because I know they've only lost 2 games or 3 games, and that was Hull, Middlesbrough, and Leeds. There we go.
He's our Championship man. Right, this question's answer was correct as of 2 weeks ago. I'm a bit worried it might have changed.
Okay.
However, let's just rewind. We're going back in time.
Oh my God, I'm so young.
Which player, Luke, out
Yeah.
of English clubs in the UCL currently has the most average goals per 90? The reason why I phrased the question like that is because I was going to do top scorer of English clubs, but there's a few tied. So who has the best goals per 90 ratio in the UCL out of English teams?
English teams.
Yes.
It'll be some shitter.
It's probably Newcastle, is it?
No, I mean player.
Oh, I thought you meant English teams.
Out of... Sorry. I phrased that wrong.
Yeah.
Players from English teams.
Players from English teams, but not English players.
They don't have to be English players, no. It's something you'll have heard of. I didn't just pick some random, because the top scorer in the Champions League is some Donny from Porto, and you wouldn't get it, would you?
Is it?
No.
Yeah.
Some Donny from Porto.
Yes.
Yeah. Who scored in Newcastle PSG? I'm thinking it's a Newcastle player. I could be completely wrong. Or
What should be
actually it might be
United
like
player?
Arsenal. I'm gonna go.
They've scored quite a few.
I'm gonna go Arsenal. I'm gonna go Martinelli. Charlie.
I'm going to have to go with a City player.
Go on. I just realised my phone is open in front of him.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
No, I'm not saying it might not be a City player.
Cheat.
The United one was interesting because they have scored a lot of goals. It's not a clue. It's not a clue. It's just a good way of thinking.
I'm just gonna go Jamie Doku.
Nope, it's Julian Alvarez.
That was going to be my next guess.
Oh,
my boy.
As of 2 weeks ago, so if anyone tries to correct us, I've clarified. So
Yeah.
That could be. Because obviously there has been Champions League since, but I don't know. Maybe
right.
Yeah,
So
your questions aren't valid. I'm joking.
null and void.
Sorry, Quizmaster.
Yeah, that's
Quizmaster
points
General.
deduction. So final question. It's a 1-1 tie. Hold your breaths, people. Charlie,
Hello.
which Premier League stadium hit the highest decibel level, so it's like noise level, like on record last season?
Why are you looking at me?
So like, what was the loudest?
Oh my god.
They like measure the noise.
Last season.
Yeah.
Leeds.
Nope.
Why would it be Leeds?
Luke.
They've got nothing to shout about.
Yeah.
Probably like when Arsenal won the league. What? Not won the league, but got close. Maybe Aston Villa.
That's a hell of a guess, and I think it was like top 3.
Okay.
The answer is Nottingham Forest.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah, baby. I think it was against Arsenal when we stayed up. Had to get that
I should have
in
really
there.
thought
Had to
about
get some
that.
propaganda in there.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Breaking news. We have a tie
Ooh.
at full time. Luckily, I have one of Dom's questions as the
Okay, go on,
tiebreaker.
yeah.
Oh, I actually did have a tiebreaker.
Oh.
Um,
Whichever one.
however,
you fancy.
I'm a little bit worried that one is.
You can save that one for next week, maybe.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I literally. In fact, I'm gonna have to verify this question as well. I should have made a new quiz.
Reese.
But I know. Can we cut this bit out? It's harming my credibility. But it's fine because the answer's the same. Right, so tiebreaker question.
Yes.
Which goalkeeper in the Premier League has the most saves this season?
Is it a buzz-in?
Yeah, whoever.
I've got a
spit
guess.
a name out.
I've got a guess. but
Go on.
Kaminsky.
No, but he's quite high up, I believe. Okay, we're giving Luke a guess. You should just keep guessing till one of you gets it right.
Jose Sarr.
No. Oh, it's very, very fast paced, isn't it?
Vicario.
Nope.
Sanchez.
Nope.
Edison.
Nope.
Allison.
Nope.
Um,
We're going to be here a while.
I think I've got
We're going to
it.
start going to
Turner.
subkeep. Nope.
Onana.
Nope.
Raya.
Nope.
I'm running out of keepers that I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That Bournemouth guy, Travers, is that his name?
He doesn't even play for them. Nope. Well, he's not their starting keeper.
Whoever Bournemouth's starting keeper is, I don't even know his name.
Neto. No.
Oh.
Oh, God, I didn't realise we'd have this much of a
We're
problem.
going to go through 20 players.
Shall I say clue?
No, what
Yes.
clubs have we not done?
Okay.
We haven't done Palace. But
I don't know Palace's keeper.
You don't know Palace's keeper?
No, what's his name?
I couldn't
Sam
name you.
Johnston.
I couldn't.
He's great.
Oh, I know Sam
He's
Johnston.
great.
Is it Sam Johnston?
I still think he's.
No.
Oh.
I still associate him with West Brom.
All right, Luke. I'm
Really?
gonna give you a guess here, and then I'm going to drop a clue.
Oh, I've got a good one.
Flipping.
Do not say who I'm thinking of. 'Cause it could be right.
Who's the Luton guy? Who's
I said
The
it
one that
already.
he
Oh,
said.
you said okay.
God.
Who's the Sheffield United keeper?
You know who Sheffield United keeper is?
No.
So no, we go to Sheffield United.
Oh,
we don't
come
go
on,
to
Luke.
I
Man-
don't know their blooming keeper.
Do
Do you not?
I've got two in mind that could be.
I actually don't know his name.
Do you not?
Well, I might
you-
do, but my mind's gone blank.
F.
Oh, where's
Where's Fotheringham?
Yeah, that's the one I meant.
Correct. I was like, shall I give it or shall I not? No, he's actually got the most saves by quite a distance. You know.
Luke's
But
actually shit
Luke,
on
the
stats.
thing is, I was just like, do I give it, Luke? Do I not? Wes Flanagan.
What was your guess gonna be?
What was my guess? My clue.
Not your guess, your clue.
I just said the team he plays for has been promoted in the last 2 seasons because all 6 promoted teams are in the Prem at the moment.
Oh, that's
so.
cool.
I know, and they're the current bottom 6. It's lonely down there.
I was actually going to go with Pickford as my guess.
Pickford.
but-
I think he's quite high up as well.
Oh,
but-
My
I'm
next
surprised
guess was going to be
Kaminsky's not-
James Trafford, if you were interested.
Okay, to be fair, he's been getting a lot of criticism recently,
Yeah.
but Burnley are facing a lot of shots.
I suppose Kaminsky must be really high up there. That's why.
Yeah.
I originally thought-
I mean, I've got them in front of me. Kaminsky is 6th.
Who's second?
Bernd Leno,
Who's third?
Neto.
Who's fourth?
Are we going through the whole lot? Oh, no. Okay, right.
Announce me the winner, Reese.
Yeah, Luke's the winner. 2-1.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's
Just take
have-
now. What I want you all to do.
let's have
Take a
VAR
breath.
check.
I know you've been through the motions a bit there, but yeah. Let's talk about ball.
That's got to be the worst quiz in history. By the way, just us two.
Just rotating goalkeeper names.
and
Yeah.
you go Wes Flanagan.
Wes
Sorry.
Flanagan.
Anyway, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so
interrupted.
Luke, let's
Okay.
talk about soccer.
I was going to say, so this is actually, I think, in 4-4 shoe history, since we started doing the podcast, where none of our teams, including Dom and Andy, who aren't here today, none of them have actually won this week.
Wow, what the hell?
Yeah.
Shout out to Stephen
not-
Edge, who won 1-0.
It's not
Yeah.
quite.
That's all it is.
It's not quite all teams lost, because obviously Chelsea and City drew, which
But,
is
yeah.
where we'll begin. But yeah,
Yeah, Luke.
it's a bit of a fun
yeah,
fact.
there's some 4-4 shoe trivia.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
it's a shame Mandy's not here, actually.
Yeah,
I think he
no,
would have
it'd be a
thrived.
hell of a. I mean, it's one of the best games I've seen in the last few years.
Hmm.
I mean, I imagine you're not happy.
No, I'm not. I've seen the difference in mentality between City and Chelsea in terms of the after effects. I see flipping. Who's that Chelsea defender who posted on Instagram being like, "Yeah, we never give up," and it's a picture of him like arguing with Walker. And he's like, "Yeah, we never give up." Massive.
Yeah. Is it DRC?
DRC,
Missed like the
yeah.
massive chance at the end.
Yeah, him posting about Conor Gallagher and that celebrating. I was just like, pff, compared to all City, like Akanji was asked if he was happy with the result. He literally answered one word interview. He was like, "No."
No,
Yeah,
I get
well,
that though.
I think the thing is, expectations differ, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, City should have tanked. Everyone thought City were going to tank Chelsea.
I
Chelsea. Oh, did you not?
No.
Did you expect? You expected to win, though, didn't you?
Yes.
Surely.
Right.
Chelsea over the last year have been. They've been the biggest underperforming team in terms of expectations versus reality
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
that I've seen maybe in my lifetime. I can't lie. They're really bad, but to get a result like that against the best team in the world, I think I can understand Chelsea being happier, especially since the
I guess
player
so, yeah.
that they signed from City scored the equaliser.
They will be
Two of
happier,
them.
and I think
2 of
that,
them, yeah.
that's the thing as well. Like I think you would be annoyed because obviously, like the penalty as well, quite late on. Like again, you were literally 4-3 up, and then you give her that stupid
Late
penalty.
goal as well. Looked
But
like you'd won.
no, that's the thing. I get why Luke is annoyed, but I get. I said to Luke before the game, Chelsea might make it easy, and you could kind of see that from the Spurs game before, where they've been in 2 fantastic games.
yeah.
the last 2
8
games.
goals in 2 games.
Yeah, but no, I kind of I understand why you're not too happy because again, was it like the last, God knows how many games they've come up against, like Man City have won.
Yeah.
So
they had a very good record.
Mhm.
I kind of get that, but
Yeah, that's the thing. Chelsea, these two results against Tottenham and Chelsea, that can turn their season around.
of course,
Because Spurs hadn't lost in the league. Yes, it was against 9 men, but it got Jackson's confidence up. It got the because obviously he scored against City as well, and score 8 in 2 games. I think Chelsea have every right to celebrate that result.
I guess so. Yeah, I think they also do in terms of. City did not deserve to win, in my opinion. We were not
at your best.
on the best on our day.
No,
Which is a shame. But
I was going to say, when was the last time you conceded 4?
4, yeah.
I was talking to my dad about this. I couldn't think about. We were trying to think of the last time we conceded 4.
Must
I
have been
remember
pre-Pep.
we conceded. No, we conceded 4. We lost 4.
Oh, you lost 5-2 to Leicester.
Yeah, we lost 5-2 to Leicester. We lost 4-0 to Everton in Pep's first season.
yeah.
We lost 4-0 to someone else as well. And then, 5-2 to Leicester. But that back 4 was abysmal. It was Benjamin Mendy at left back, Cancelo at right back, who was not the Cancelo that he became.
Yeah.
And then a centre-back partnership of Nathan Ake, who was the only good player that day, or the only good defender that day, and Eric Garcia. So,
Oh, wow. Where is he now?
but I think he's rotting on Barcelona's bench still.
Yeah, I was going to say he was in
disappeared
Barca.
off the face of the earth.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
and we lost, ridiculous that day. But I can't think of the last time it was 4. It might have been in Pep's first season, but
I was going to say, you don't...
especially with that
often
mad
concede.
defence, I don't know. Yeah?
Yeah, you don't often concede.
No.
But I thought there was a lot of rash challenges going in. Like, for example, like Diaz
Physical.
did not fucking need to do that, did
Nah, man.
he? And even I don't. For my opinion, it wasn't a pen. Your first goal.
It was.
How?
Right. Reece, have you seen...
Yeah, no, I think it was a pen. He's basically like nudged
Him
he's
and
in the back.
Andy are on about.
They're
Oh,
both
it's
at
not a
each
pen, it's
other.
never a personal. No, Cucurella fouls him first and puts his arm around him like that. That's a penalty.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Haaland's tugging his shirt. At least
Cucurella tugs his shirt first. Who gives his shit?
for me, there's nothing. There's
Nah,
nothing much in
strikers. If strikers are tugging defender's shirt, that means it's not a penalty. The game's gone, man. That's ridiculous. Come on.
that. Yeah, but it's one of them ones I feel like you don't see.
Did
given
you see
much.
Cucurella's dive as well? The worst dive in history.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
awful.
was a dive. Yeah, but
And
like,
he didn't even get carded or nothing for that.
yeah, probably should have got carded. But I personally don't think that was a penalty. Personally,
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Anthony Taylor or whoever it was will disagree.
yeah, that's the thing though. He gave it on field, so VAR couldn't intervene.
Well, yeah, because it's clear as day penalty.
My
from
first
his
thought
point
was
of view.
penalty. I mean,
Really?
I'd probably
No.
need to rewatch it again.
I
but
don't know. I don't think there's like what's he meant to do?
Not put his arm around him like this.
Yeah, but like-
defend like a normal.
Yeah, but
competent
Haaland's literally
human
running into him. Like,
You stupid
he's not meant
Spanish.
to go anywhere.
No,
Like,
Yeah.
for me, no penalty. But yeah,
Yeah. I think because that put you 1-0 up, didn't it?
being. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's, that's
what
mad.
was it? Did he go 1-0, 1-1?
Yeah.
2-1.
1-0,
City.
1-1. No,
Two-
2-1 Chelsea.
Oh, was it
Chelsea
2-1
at half time,
Chelsea?
but then
Yeah,
you
No, it
scored
was
in the
2-2
first
half-time.
2-2.
few minutes of the second half.
I think it was 2-2.
Yeah, it was
I think it
2-2
was just
half-time.
before
Yeah.
half time.
Oh wow!
Well, I'm gonna get up now,
can't-
actually.
my memory.
Yeah.
That so much happened in that game.
Yeah, it was mad.
Oh yeah, loads.
Yeah,
happened.
I do have to compliment Cole Palmer because people will call him a penalty merchant, but he actually played
Well, that's
really
the thing,
well.
right? He's not. I saw when he got called up for England the next day, along with Rico Lewis.
Bit of a big six
I
bias
saw-
to Cole Palmer, I think.
No,
but
it's a thing. It's a case of, I think. I saw someone call him a penalty merchant. I was like, if you think Cole Palmer is a penalty merchant, you need to actually like sit down and watch him because he's just not. He's just such a talented
Well,
player. And now that he's getting, I'm so happy he's getting the game time that he really deserves.
Yeah. No, because I remember when Chelsea signed him, people were like, this guy's a championship player, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it seems a bit. Pep was he scored in the Community Shield, didn't he? Like he clearly had something about him.
Community Shield,
I don't-
scored in the Super
Don't get me
League.
wrong.
Yeah, he's
I
good.
found the transfer fee a bit outrageous, but
Yeah,
he's
same
clearly
at the time.
proven people wrong. What I liked is that if you actually watch him up close, he's always looking for the forward pass. I noticed,
Yeah.
like even if he had a good option behind him, he's so eager to get forward.
Yeah, he
and
takes
I love
on
that.
his man.
And like he'd play a forward pass that you think he shouldn't be playing, and it would make it to its target.
Yeah.
I think he's very he takes risks and they pay off. And and the fact that Pochettino is trusting him to take penalties for Chelsea.
Yeah, I was going to say
that speaks
that's
volumes, doesn't it? For
Yeah, I
a
was
young
gonna say,
player.
considering he never took them at City.
No.
Yeah, but then you don't. I'm not gonna lie.
But that's Poch for you, isn't it? He brings out the best in young players.
like,
he did it at Tottenham. He did it.
No, of course. And
Yeah.
I'm so happy that, again, like I said at the time, I didn't know that. I didn't think Chelsea was the right move for him. I thought, no, he's going to sit on the bench here.
Where did you think he, like, what was it? Do you know what his level was? Maybe like lower Prem club?
Yeah, I was thinking lower Prem, like mid-Prem at least.
Yeah, I'd have taken him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know, but he's honestly so sick, and I'm just like, I'm happy for him.
Yeah,
That's it.
just annoying that it has to be against your club that he has
Yeah.
his best game.
No, I get it,
After
but
Diaz
like,
lunging in.
you say about Diaz lunging in. No, you say that about though, like not taking penalties to City, but like
Yeah.
no one's going to apart from Haaland.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like
Penalty merchant.
it's not like Poch was basing it off experience. He's clearly seen something in training, or like I feel like Poch's one of those players who gives young players
A
the
chance.
opportunity rather than playing it
Yeah,
safe.
I was going to say, like, Palmer's shooting isn't actually incredible, but
No.
from the penalty spot, he's
Oh yeah,
sick.
because they're all good penalties that he
Yeah.
scored. He
Yeah.
places them.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, and the penalty, and especially under pressure as well. Like to make it 4-4
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to say
yeah.
big pressure
against your former club as
against
well.
his mate Edison.
Yeah, who will know.
Who will
Well,
trained with him.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he wouldn't have necessarily taken penalties with him. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you never
he
know.
will have done.
Yeah, he would. He
Because
would have
Edison
done.
did go the right way, didn't he? But it was
Yeah,
just
but it
too
was-
good
yeah,
of a pen.
Yeah, it was a very well placed penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But no, who's
Yeah.
it you've got next? Liverpool, don't you?
yeah. Half 12 kickoff.
Yeah,
Why is that- yeah,
why
why-
is that game kicking off? That's got to be a
I was
half
saying
four
to this,
Sunday.
I said to, I think it was either Louise or Andy or both. I said I always think in my head like City Chelsea. I always think of it. It's at Stamford Bridge and it's like under the lights.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's like a Sunday half 4. I think of that
Yeah.
for me personally. I never think of like the half 12.
No, I don't think any big six side should be playing at half 12.
No.
That's like your war. That's
Well,
your,
aside from like the derby, obviously, because that's different. But like, yeah, for me, I don't know why it's been the case for a while now.
It's
Like
because-
City Liverpool, it's because of I think recent fan issues.
Yeah, drinking as well.
yeah,
Like,
probably.
Well, no, but again, I was saying this to my dad. The drinking thing is right. It just means
they'll get up
the
early.
the people that are gonna cause trouble, they get up, they start drinking ridiculous percent lager
5 in the
from
morning.
5, from 5-6 in the morning,
But-
and then they're
but-
spangled by 1 o'clock.
I guess
Yeah,
in
true, but-
theory it reduces.
In
Yeah, it
theory, I
does,
guess
it
so.
does.
It's also because of. Is it at Etihad? It's at Etihad, which is fine for fans. If it's at Anfield at night, then that's the issue. But
Yeah.
because of recent fan issues, I think they've had to push it back to half 12.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
kinda
no,
makes sense.
that's fair though, and I feel like again TV as well. Like obviously it's gonna be, it's never gonna be 3 p.m. is it?
No,
like,
No, I'm
it's
not
always
saying
got to
3
be
o'clock,
TV.
but it's got to be.
At
I'd
least
say.
5:30.
I think it'd be quite cool if it was. I always think with City Liverpool like Monday night football.
Yeah.
I think
I
think
don't
that's.
know.
I think that's a good slot for it.
I think the Sunday for
Or
4:30
Sunday
is a
half
good shot.
or
Just under the lights.
Good slot.
yeah, man.
Not when I'm having my breakfast.
Yeah, I was gonna say
God,
under
come
the
on.
lights, man. Like
Not
yeah.
when you're hungover on the sofa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that though. Half 12 kickoff is a bit of a weird one, but that's a very hard game next. I don't know who Chelsea got next. Might have to have
I
a
mean, it's an
look now.
international break in between. Don't forget.
Yeah.
For hopefully John Stones to come back. He was very big miss in the Chelsea match. I know Diaz had some like the reason he played very well. One, he's allowed a bad game because he's been so good for however long.
Yeah, it's normal for.
But two, also I heard he had some like off the field issues with his girlfriend or whatever.
Oh, okay. So,
that was
there's
playing
more
on his
to it.
mind, yeah.
Yeah.
But hopefully it brings them two back. Nathan Ake is injured. Hopefully he'll be back.
Ooh.
And yeah.
Who have Chelsea got?
Newcastle away.
Now
That's a 3 o'clock kickoff.
that could be
3
quite.
o'clock?
Yeah, that's 3 o'clock. Yeah.
That
Oh, actually,
could
I
be
guess.
quite a mental game, you know. That could be quite a mental because obviously Newcastle just lost to Bournemouth
Yeah.
and Dortmund. Like Chelsea, oh my god,
And Chelsea.
that
on
could be the
bounce,
game of the
yeah.
week.
Sheffield United got Bournemouth. Oh, Jesus.
That's a relegation
Yeah,
clash
that's
as
a-
well. That's some good
Forest got
fixtures.
Brighton.
These are really good fixtures. This could be a hell of a game week.
Yeah, this could be
we've
a
got-
great game week.
I mean, we've got to wait a bit to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Get your fantasy picks in now.
I know.
Say I
It's-
might do my wild card.
Yeah,
Yeah,
free
oh,
hit.
I can't even do my wild card.
Yeah,
I got
play
nothing.
mine.
I got bench boost and that's it.
Oh,
Charlie.
Jesus, patience, Charlie.
I know.
What's your prediction then for City Liverpool?
City Liverpool. Again, it being at Etihad is a massive advantage for us.
Of course.
I mean, what's Liverpool's? how have they been getting on, really? I don't even keep up with them much.
They've
They're doing really well.
They're doing really
They're
well.
definitely title
I know Salah did really well.
Didn't beat Luton, though.
It might be a close one. I mean,
they've just beat Brentford 3-0. Though they've drawn with Luton and lost to Toulouse.
yeah, they're not as good as they were.
Narrowly
in this-
beat Bournemouth in the cup.
in
No,
No, they did win heavily at the weekend, to be fair.
Yeah, they won heavily at weekend, but like it's not like this 18-19, 19-20 Liverpool side that were mad with like.
No, they're still pretty
Salah
well. Are they in the league?
with-
Second?
no, but I think they're title challengers. Like, I think
Oh,
that
they
this
are,
is.
yeah.
I
But
think
I'm saying
City
it's
are
not-
quite clear favourites.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not this like Mane, Firmino,
Yeah,
Salah,
yeah.
where that was that
They're
like
definitely-
crazy team, and we had that 2-1 at the Etihad again under the lights because it wasn't
Yeah,
flipping
yeah.
12:30.
That was a 10 out of 10 game.
That was the best match for you I've ever seen. That was two icons going at it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
Uh,
I do consider them like rivals. Like people say
Oh,
that
yeah.
because of the whole Pep and Jurgen love affair thing. It's not. But when you
Nah.
watch the game is played at such
Yeah,
an
it is.
incredible like tempo.
Let's go for. It's not going to be high scoring. I'm going to
Do you
go
not
for
think?
two. No, I'm going to go 2-1 City.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 1-1.
2-2.
I don't know. It feels boring predicting draws, but
I know.
Yeah.
To be fair, I feel like a draw, or it could be the most boring game. Like you never know. You never know an early kickoff. It could be 0-0.
yeah, I hope to God it isn't.
Nah, it won't be.
Nah, but you never know. Don't.
Yeah.
But remember,
When was the last time City played?
Gandhi said it.
0-0?
Do not back the early kickoff.
City 0-0. Could not tell you, mate.
Yeah, I know. Man City just don't draw 0-0.
Yeah, I don't.
That might be another quiz question for future
Yeah, when was the last time we
reference.
drew 0-0?
When was the last time Man
Yeah.
City drew 0-0?
I won't look it up. You can.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look
Mind
it
you,
up.
Now
the
that-
answer is I don't know.
I'm keeping it for the next quiz. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Okay, so unless I don't have anything else to
Not
say
much
about it,
to
do you have
add.
anything to say about?
No,
Man
not
City
really.
Chelsea?
I just thought it was a very
Okay.
entertaining game. Very good for neutrals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I was loving that.
Arguably very frustrating for you and
Mm-hmm.
good for Chelsea fans. I think that's the fair verdict.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course. All right, Charlie, do you want to talk about Luton Man United?
Nothing really to mention.
Nothing.
Nothing. I think
Really?
it's.
I
I
mean,
thought you played well.
look, don't get me wrong. We played well. I was actually quite confident going into the game.
Yeah, caught him on a bit of bad form.
Yeah, we put them on a bad bit of form. Yeah, I mean, it really didn't help that Bournemouth beat Newcastle. We'll probably come on to that.
Mm.
Yeah.
That really didn't help us because now we're
The point gap's
3
changed.
points.
Yeah.
From, like safety, which okay, I always knew that was going to be
It's
an
better
issue.
than where I thought he'd be at this point.
Yeah, I mean, again, Sheffield United as well picking up a point at Brighton. That again, not
Yeah,
great.
that's the thing. All the teams around you have done quite well this weekend,
Other
but
than Burnley.
they got more favourable fixtures. Yeah, I think Burnley. I think they're going.
That's the thing. Sheffield got Bournemouth next week, but like, who do I want to?
You want to draw? That's the only.
Or technically, if Sheffield United win, that wouldn't be too bad because if Bournemouth win and we lose to Palace, then that's going to really screw us. That could be a 6-point gap.
Yeah.
So even if Sheffield win, or arguably a draw would probably be
I'd
best.
say a draw's best.
But no, we got Palace next week, and then we got Arsenal at home.
Yeah, Palace are very hit and miss at the moment. They're not very good, particularly. Like they've lost to Everton, they drew with us. Like I'd say winnable.
Yeah, no, of course, and I feel like that's the thing. I feel like our home form is. This is what I say. Everyone goes about the home form, and I say it as well myself. But we haven't actually won a home game.
No,
We've just the teams we played have been. Well, we should have beaten Wolves, and we drew to Liverpool at home.
Yeah.
We lost 1-0 to Spurs when they were unbeaten.
that's the thing.
obviously.
Like I feel like it's coming.
Yeah, no, of course it is, and I think Palace could be the game where it comes.
Oh yeah, I honestly don't
Obviously
think
it's
Palace
sold
are that
out.
good at all at the moment.
I
Yeah,
was thinking about getting a ticket, but I don't
Quite a
know.
way
I
to
just
travel,
couldn't
yeah.
bother. But no, again, Man United. We did. The thing is, I feel like it was a game of not a lot.
yeah. Oh no, because I think United were poor. I think you were doing the classic low block, hit them on the counter.
Yeah,
and your
oh,
counter
yeah.
looked dangerous. You had that
Yeah.
Carlton Morris chance.
Yeah, Bene's really good. On
Yeah.
the,
Oh,
on the
he's
counter as
great,
well.
isn't he? So
He's
fast.
not the
I
fastest
think
player.
he's the fastest player in the league.
Yeah.
Ogbene. And when you signed him in the summer, I didn't really know who he was, but he was really highly rated in the Championship.
Yeah, he was.
It's actually turned out to be a very smart signing for you.
He's from Rotherham, wasn't
Yeah. He's probably
which is
their
weird
best
because-
player
he? Again, we've had like 2 ex-Rotherham players come in and
and do very well for
yeah,
you.
completely
Yeah, no, I think you were unfortunate not to get anything. I mean, it's the first time I've put money on a football game. Because the thing is, it's funny, United, league-wise, are actually in the best form of anyone over the last 5. However, but obviously having lost Copenhagen, recently, getting battered in the derby, I thought low on morale. Luton were doing quite well. I thought you had a chance, and it looked like for a lot of the game you could get something. You had a chance.
Carl Morris.
Carl Morris was great.
That's the thing. Man United weren't that good, and I feel like again 1-0. It wasn't really. I looked on the Instagram. People were like, oh,
they'd be disappointed, to be honest.
They were.
And again, United, same as we've been saying before in this podcast.
They make it hard for themselves.
They do, they really do. And they don't have a clear identity. They're just a very poor team at the moment.
But then we've mentioned this every week.
Yeah.
And then it goes back. Do I dare say it? It goes back to Glazers, doesn't it?
Like, oh my God, Charlie.
I know. That's always. It's always.
But the Glazers.
Yeah, we can have the same conversation every week.
Man United's always going to be the biggest team in England.
It's going to cloud over them.
They are.
I think though that like Luton, if Luton had won that game, I think so much of the United fan base turn on Ten Hag. A few are already, but
some individuals obviously. But I don't. To be honest, I don't think many of them are.
No. But I just think there's a point where
it's more to do with the Glazers.
Yeah, but patience is
not the manager.
But patience is wearing.
Yeah, no, of course.
No matter what the Glazers have done, you've got to beat Luton. I'm sorry, but
well, you'd think so. A team of their calibre.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, literally, when we got out the league, they were literally it was prime Man United. Well, I wouldn't say prime Man United. They were just coming out of their prime.
Yeah.
And we only just got promoted.
Yeah. So I think the gap's reduced quite a lot over time.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah. I mean, I think, the thing with United, I just want to give a quick word on their game against Copenhagen as well. Just atrocious. They're bottom of their Champions League group. That's kind of why I thought Luton would beat them as well, because their form in Europe has been abysmal.
Yeah, I get that.
And I think they could go out.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
I think. Dom's going to hate me saying this. Newcastle, both go out of Champions League.
Maybe.
No, I don't think Newcastle will.
Maybe.
They literally had one fluke result against PSG.
Was it a fluke?
No, I wouldn't say it's a fluke, but they played really well, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but
obviously losing to Dortmund twice.
Yeah, you would have said before, right?
Yeah.
This is the thing. You would have said that Newcastle would have beaten Dortmund twice over PSG.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should we move on to Newcastle, or did you want to say something about Copenhagen?
No. I just wanted to address it in sort of the Luton point, but I guess I just think that game is very significant because again, it's been a very high-scoring week, hasn't it? For all teams, but the game against Copenhagen, they go 3-2 up, and I just think the defending was so.
It was a class game.
It was a class game for a neutral, but I just think United defensively were wide open.
Oh, they were. And this thing I've been saying about in previous episodes, Diego Dallo.
Yeah,
he's been class.
He
was so out of position.
I mean, a 17-year-old called Rooney scoring is quite it's poetic. That's what it is.
Do you want to? Obviously, we spoke about City and Luton. What were your verdicts on Forest quickly?
But it was.
You dropped so many points recently. You've got to be careful not to get shut down there.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. There's a real media narrative that I remember the Forest's athletic reporter tweeted last week. He did an article on what we've done well this season, and he put at the top, Forest are not getting relegated this season. That was his headline. I was like.
That's
what are you on about? That is so arrogant because
it is arrogant.
Don't get me wrong, our team is so much better.
Of course.
And I don't think we will go down. But to say we're absolutely not in that conversation, do you think if Leicester last season, who went into the season wanting Europe, they would have said we won't get relegated? They did. Southampton, you can go down. I don't know where.
Yeah, I feel like
there's a bit of arrogance around Forest.
Yeah,
and I put a tweet out being apparently this team won't get relegated. And loads of people came at me. And I wasn't saying I think we'll go down. I think we'll stay up comfortably. But
you've always got to prepare.
We've won, I think, one game in 8. That's relegation form. I think we'll pick it up. But where's this arrogance come from?
Yeah,
I think in terms of the West Ham game specifically, we actually played quite well. But if you give James Ward-Prowse set pieces, you're going to concede. The thing that pisses me off is that Jared Bowen, who's about 2 foot tall, won the header from the James Ward-Prowse set piece.
They've smashed that.
Yeah.
I know we haven't got much time. I don't want to.
But West
Ham completely smashed that. What a player to get in.
Yeah.
Put him on corners.
Yeah,
and free kicks.
That's the thing. Like
you're gonna score. His deliveries are consistent.
They're the best I've ever seen, and I think when they played us, like we were the better team in open play. When they got set pieces, it wasn't just his deliveries. It's just the way they all ran in. They've rehearsed that over and over. Because David Moyes knows that's their secret weapon.
Yeah, of course it is.
But I think the thing that annoys me, the first goal was from a mistake. Our midfielder Dominguez hits it against Paqueta, I think. And then he scores from the edge of the box. We go 2-1 up in like 63 minutes. And Anthony Elanga takes his shirt off.
Yeah,
like,
I saw that.
You've not won the
game,
mate. They score. They equalise about 40 seconds later, so he looks like a bit of a tit. That being said, Elanga played very well. I love him.
Do you like Elanga?
I think he's brilliant.
He's a good addition.
He's one of those where he tries a lot of things, a lot goes wrong, but when it pays, that one time it pays off is worth it.
Yeah,
he's quick. He's the perfect Brennan Johnson replacement.
That's good.
But he's still learning.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, he's even said in interviews, I play well when I play consistently. You didn't see what he was capable of at United because he wasn't playing consistently. Now he's playing consistently. We're seeing what he can do. I mean, a lot of United fans have said, if he was moving the other way at Forest United, he's a 70 million player. Bit overreaction, but it's a sign of
Man United do that. They overpay for these players.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think the point being that I think he can reach his potential in the long term.
Yeah.
I think at the moment he's nowhere near it, but the signs are there.
Well,
he's a great attacking player. He gets us so much higher up the pitch. That's what Brennan Johnson was. He wasn't always perfect, but because of his speed, because of his ability to run at defenders, our team shifts.
Yeah.
And that to me is, I can hack him messing up a few chances if it means we put teams under more pressure. So am I positive about us? Yes. But the 1 win in 8, if that's correct, that does worry me a bit.
Yeah, no, I agree, and that's the thing you say about your home form, but then
that's the thing. We've not lost in 8 home games yet. It's our home and away contrast. 2 away wins in the last year. Is there any team like it in world football where they're so good at home but so shit away?
Yeah, I get that. I don't know. I think it's just one of them things. I think that what you said about that guy, that's so stupid, putting that out on a tweet saying this team will not get relegated.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You literally just...
We just stayed up.
No offence.
With a week to go last season.
And I'll be annoyed if...
and second season... right now, maybe we're suffering that. I mean, because, again, we've brought in so many players. Like, we have basically, aside from Orel Mangala, we have an all-new midfield. Sangare and Dominguez, brilliant. Like, Sangare, he's a joke. Yeah. That guy plays football like he has eyes in the back of his head. It's insane. So I think long-term, he can be our best player. And yes, I put him above Morgan Gibbs-White, who he's great. He's only got 1 assist this season. He needs to get his shit together. Don't get me wrong, he's great. Needs to stop being played out wide.
And your other striker's good as well. What's his name?
Awoniyi.
Yeah.
His form's dipped a bit, but he scored at the weekend. He
did score. Yeah.
He's brilliant. There's potential for sure.
All right, brilliant. We'll bring it back to Newcastle quickly. We've just got about enough time. We've got about 5 minutes to talk about them. So they lost to Bournemouth 2-0, and then obviously Trippier goes over to the fans. He's arguing with the fans.
Do you think? So this is the thing. I know we don't have much time. I really want to kind of get this to the point.
Right, sound.
Who, obviously, did he hear the fans go over? I'm guessing the fans said something and he's walked over? Or?
He's probably walking past them.
He might have been going over to clap them and getting stirred.
Yeah, no, but to be fair, he's captain. I respect him being open.
Oh, yeah, he's got to be open.
But the point the fan was... Because I think it was only one. I'm not going to tar all of them with the same brush. But I think when a team is good, they goes from really bad to really good. They get a little bit ahead of themselves.
Yeah, of course.
I think Trippier saying, we've got lots of injuries is valid. They actually, I think they have the highest injury list.
They got a massive injury list.
And I just think I respect him being open, but I think if any fan's saying... You're doing pretty well. Okay, you're underperforming a little bit in the Champions League, but you're in the Champions League. You're pretty competitive in a hard group. You're chasing UCL football when you're fighting relegate. Just manage your expectations.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I think this fan base, they were fighting relegation 18 months ago. They don't know how good they've got it.
Yeah, no, they really don't.
Literally, we all, again, it was a few weeks ago now, but you're on about, on this podcast, you're on about, which one of the top 6 would you replace to get Newcastle in?
The fact
Let's calm down a bit. Well done. You got Champions League footy once.
Yeah.
You are going to do well. Yeah,
but still, yeah.
My point is, we had this chat about Leicester. They're now in the Championship.
Yeah.
Let's chat about like Wolves and West Ham and that when they're doing well.
Yeah,
Let's not get ahead of ourselves until Newcastle
are consistently
win at least win
Yeah.
a trophy.
They've
We're
gotta-
not going to chat about them as the top.
No,
side.
but
I'm
again,
not having that.
it's money. Money talks, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
it,
but that's the thing. Like Spurs haven't won a trophy.
Yeah, but like, you're going to say that because
God,
they're
they
literally the richest club in the world.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, no, of course,
you're going to say that.
it's good to expect it, but in due course, they're in like their second full season
Yeah.
under the Saudis.
Mhm.
Like this could be a 4 or 5 year thing to
Of
like
course.
become
Of course.
Difference with Tottenham though, Reece, is if we're talking top six, or big six, they've finished consistently
in that range.
in the top
Yeah,
six.
Tottenham are
Again,
consistent,
Newcastle are finishing were
But-
not too long ago finishing mid
Yeah,
table,
yeah, it's
finishing
just-
bottom half of the league.
I was just going on your point that you said when they win a trophy.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Fair.
But I get what
again,
you mean.
still, yeah.
But
they,
yeah,
they got
Newcastle-
top four once.
I think Newcastle
Let's
should
calm
need to
down.
be like obviously have high expectations, but just be a bit more grateful.
Yeah, be a bit
Yeah.
more,
Oh, they need to be a
humble.
lot more grateful.
Big- bit more
Because the
humble.
money
Yeah.
those owners are putting in, and have you seen how they even treat? Have you watched that documentary on Prime? I know PR and everything, but like the way the owners treat the players, the way the clubs ran. Eddie Howe is bringing out the best in a squad. Like yes, they're having a lot of money pumped in, but a lot of them are still from pre-takeover.
I'm gonna say.
I think he's the most overperforming manager
Oh, definitely.
in the Prem by
Yeah,
a
100%.
landslide.
But that's the thing, Luke, and you're saying about the big six, and I kind of regret we having that talk now because it does look a bit much.
But
like,
the fact it's a conversation at all, they should be grateful to be in that conversation.
of course.
100%.
But then go back on it. Man City, when they got their big takeover, how long did it take?
So between 2000, it took us 4 years to win our first
There you
Premier
go.
League.
You
But
won
we
the
didn't
FA Cup, didn't you?
won the FA Cup the year before.
Yeah, so
But
it took
again,
some time.
it took a long time. Like, right, so our second season. So we'll go for the 2009-2010 season, or the 10-11 season. If we were not we were not spoiled to any of our players. Like, we were very grateful to be in the position we were in.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And we didn't have. Okay, we brought like who would we have got at that point? We wouldn't have had Aguero at that point. I think we brought in David Silva and Yaya Toure in the third season.
Yeah, that's when it all started.
That's
to
when the
kick
third
into
season
gear.
went. So our second season, we still had flipping, like, it wasn't all like it wasn't very glamorous.
No,
our team at all.
Yeah, but then
That's the thing. Like
Now,
the
do
thing
you know
is, the thing that's
Sunshine.
it sounds a bit like
Sunshine.
wishy-washy, but like
Michael Richards.
the positive atmosphere around Newcastle is their greatest asset in a way because
Yeah.
it means that there's not the reason they did so well last season is because they weren't really under pressure. They just kind of like even when they lost, like their fans were on board with them. They need to kind of keep that up.
I think
Yeah.
I think that getting to the Carabao Cup final and then losing is kind of again that's kind
That's
of
a symbol
factor.
of progress.
Yeah, of course, it's similar progress,
and-
but I feel like that's the thing with Newcastle now. I feel like their mentality is we've got to win everything.
Yeah. And it's like slow down.
Yeah,
Just
of course.
slow down
Of
a
course,
bit.
you've just been taken over. Yeah, you're the richest club in the world. It's going to take time.
Yeah, you can't just throw money at it. You have to let players.
Yeah,
gel.
you've got to let it adapt. I get you're a good team. I get you're not going to win. You're not going to lose much, especially at home. I
Yeah.
think they've only lost
I'd
one
say-
game. No, they've lost. Well, they lost against Man City at home and they lost against Liverpool, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
in the league.
that's not bad. Well, that's good.
Well, they've lost against Bournemouth, which I completely hate. But yeah,
it's-
that's all.
They'll pick it up.
Yeah, that's all I've
Yeah,
got to
man.
say. I don't know if we're.
But
cool.
yeah, I think that's all we have time for.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fine.
But yeah, another good episode. Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah.
We might read some tweets out. Or
Yeah,
comments.
that'd be cool.
Comment, please. We get no comments. That's what I'm trying to say.
Just make a
but
fake account.
yeah. We'll all make fake accounts.
Yeah.
Who's Rook Galbot? Garly Modgeston. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to shut up now because we've got the
Tees
studio for
Williams.
another.
Tees Williams.
Yeah.
Tees Tilliams.
Thanks for listening. Before we get ahead of ourselves, like Newcastle. Yeah, I'm so
Nice.
good at these.
Oh.
Yeah, bye.
Fire
See you later. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you.
Bye.
Mwah, 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 mwah.